Van Cam. This is Van Cam you waited for. Big fancy dress tonight, Steve. I'm getting first prize. Check out the costume. Boy Akasha! You having that, Steve? Ozzy Osbourne? Are you on glue? Mally G? I tell you, I sometimes worry about you, Steve. I mean, it goes all the way back to 99. Remember that time when... Ozzy Osbourne. Flippin' them in there. Yay! How we doing, everyone? I hope you enjoyed that. I am Kev Ashford, and if you've not already sussed it out, if you've first time here maybe, welcome to the not world famous. Oh, on fire, on fire. How are you, everyone? Hope you're very well. In today's show, we will be doing Fellaini Watch. Of course we will. Let's see what's happening with the big bushy-haired Belgian. We'll also do Wanker of the Week, and we'll end the show with your comments. But first of all, bit of transfer speculation today. I nearly crashed the van driving, man, when I heard the words David Luiz and Manchester United and the word transfer all thrown into the same sentence and read out. I mean, what is all that about, man? And the way I see it, man, you can only have one clown at the circus, and we've already got ours. God bless Fellaini, God love him, but he's our clown, he's our bushy-haired bastard. We don't need another one, and we certainly don't need Krusty the Clown. I mean, what does David Luiz bring to the team apart from uncertainty? I mean, have we even got a problem at the back? Why do we need David Luiz? Is it bullshit? Let me know what you think.
David Luiz to United? Not a fucking chance. David Luiz is a twat, and he once got De Silva sent off at Old Trafford in front at Stretford End. I were at that game, and the bushy-haired Brazilian bastard winked at us in crowd. How could you forgive him for that? No, thank you.
Let me know what you think. You know you can get in contact through all the usual shit. Leave a comment. That's probably the best way to do it, innit? Yeah, talking shite. This weekend we're playing Newcastle, and looking forward to it, man. R5 kickoff on the Saturday. Should be good. I've done a little bit at the end for that, the team talk thing. But yeah, I mean, the one that's got me today is David Luiz. I just cannot get over it, how he's even been linked to United. I mean, defensively United are sound. Why would we throw that headless chicken, that headless bushy-haired chicken, into our back four? I just don't see what he brings to the party. And obviously Chelsea don't want him. So do we want him? Really not feeling this one at all. I can't even see that Mourinho would even be interested in him, and for the money that they'd be talking about, regardless of whether he's fallen out with Conte or not. That's enough of me talking shite. Let's get into the show. We're going to start with the bushy-haired Belgian. Few corkers this week, few good pictures from his Instagram. My friends, this is Fellaini Watch.
McTominay has it for United. Looking for Fellaini.
Oh, what's he doing? No, Steve, he's not me. Doing Fellaini Watch. Yeah, this is Fellaini Watch. Can't see it. It's no wonder that this twat is shit at football. I can't see a bloody thing with this on my head. Right, where are we now? The big news this weekend, and it could be a pivotal day for Van Cam and Fellaini Watch in particular, because a lot of media outlets are predicting that Marouane Fellaini will leave Manchester United. Now, I'm sad, don't get me wrong. Apparently, let's see now, the Belgian star Fellaini will be first out the exit door. They claim an $8 million deal is already in place for him to sign for Turkish side Besiktas. United paid £27.5 million for this clown. 8 million. Yeah, let's have it. Shake hands. Snap their hands off, because honestly, I mean, if I was in charge of United and somebody come in for Fellaini, I mean, I'd be happy to accept a canitizer, curly whirly, and maybe one of them Churchill dogs, you know, they're not put it in the back of the car. Oh yes, Now that would have satisfied me. So in practically 8 million is like a lottery win. It's like winning the Euro Millions, the big jackpot. This is incredible. But like I say, it will be sad, you know, if he does go. It remains to be seen. It is just speculation at this time, so we'll have to see. But over to the fuckery that is Marouane, bushy-haired bastard Fellaini. This picture shows up on the old Instagram, and it's Fellaini in an horrendous jumper. I mean, look at that. It reminds me of them. Remember them Hyperglow t-shirts in the 90s? I had one as a kid. I buzzed me tits off and it used to blow on it and it changed colour. That is a shit t-shirt, Fellaini. It really is bad. Now another one. He's cracking a pose. He's got somebody to take a picture of him sat on his stairs. Now that is a mad mix because there's pink, white and a black hoodie going on. No socks. Never does this Fellaini. He is an absolute dickhead. And then he's tried, let's put a suit on. Here he is. Yeah. And it's one of them shitty poses. He's trying to be a model. He clearly never will be. His nose is too big. His hair is shit. And he's not good at football. Back to the stairs. And another picture on the stairs. Not sure who this guy is with him. Something to do with jeans. Don't even ask me. Here it is. Yeah. There's something just makes me a bit uneasy about this photograph. I mean, you would not be surprised at all if this was Fellaini's fella. Yeah, I've said it. Yeah, he's, you know, his mate. He's, you know where I'm going with this. Yeah, that is Fellaini watch. And to be honest, thank you, Marouane, because you provided me with something this week that you've not in previous weeks. You're back to the shit Instagram tweets. He even posted one of his food. I mean, who does that? Who posts pictures on social media of food? Plate of food. Let's eat. Hashtag food. Nobody's asked. What about back in the day? Yeah? When we didn't have camera phones. When you had, you know, that you buy one of them throwaway things when you were going on holiday to Zante or Falleracke. You know, the whole point of getting back, going to Boots, waiting an hour for them to be developed. You didn't know what was coming out. But never did a picture of food come out back in the days. Who ever thought, ooh, let's take a picture of food? Yeah, I remember them. They were the best days. Went to Boots, an hour, flicked through a picture of a dog and me mate in a bed in Falleracke. Nobody could remember it until one of my other mates remembered that he picked the dog up. It was like an Alsatian on the way back and actually fell asleep in bed with it. Probably got rabies or something now, but I mean, they were the days. That was Fellaini watch. I'm going well off. That's Fellaini watch. Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, that was Fellaini watch. Let me know what you think. Are you upset in the way that I am? That we could be letting bushy hair go for around 8 million? Or secretly, are you really like me that thinks 8 million? Yeah, let's take a bit of that. Anyway, right, that was Fellaini watch. Like I say, we're going to move into the next section of the show, which is Wanker of the Week. There's been some classics over the last few weeks. This one this week, I'm not going to count down 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to get straight in there, and it is somebody who has something to do with Manchester City. Here it is, Wanker of the Week. Wanker of the Week. I used to say, this is Wanker of the Week. Started doing this more or less every week, basically because there are pure wankers out there. Loads of them, including me, yeah? This week, I'm not even going to count down. Usually I do the 3, 2, 1 count through, you know, give the nominations out or whatever. I'm going straight in there with number 1. Yep, number 1 this week is a bit of a blue nose. In fact, a bitter blue nose. It is ex-Manchester City player Trevor Sinclair. Remember, he used to have the dreadlocks, scored that great goal for QPR, the overhead kick. But Trevor Sinclair, for me, he's like, you know, he's like our David May. You know, David May grew up as a City fan, and because he represented United, you know, a few seasons or whatever, photobombed the 99 photo, you know, the iconic lifting the Champions League trophy, you know, and now he's on MUTV and he classes United as we and that. This is David May, of course, but Trevor Sinclair is quite similar and believes, you know, he's a big blue, when in fact he's not. He just played a few games for them and he's a bit of a knobhead. But this week, the story come out, BBC football pundit Trevor Sinclair slams racist police as he's arrested for drink driving and assault after woman pedestrian is hurt in a car crash. Now, the best thing about this, and I don't even mean to say it in a bad way, like the best thing about it, because it's a shocking thing. I mean, he's clearly been caught. Now, I know it's not gone to court and innocent until proven guilty and all this shit, but if he's been arrested for drink driving, then to me, it tells me that he has been a bad bellend, yeah? Woo! But Trevor Sinclair decided to take to Twitter straight after the arrest. Now, he deleted this tweet, but he's put racist old Bill all over the Sinclair residence again tonight. Thank God, as a black man, I've not fallen asleep again. Oh, come on, Trevor, son. Don't start playing the racial card. You've been arrested for drink driving and assault of a woman. Don't blame that on being black. Please do not play the race card, right? You've made your own bed, now lie in it. But it gets even better, because if you actually look at the tweet that he deleted, but obviously somebody screenshot, he put hashtag, and he's meant to say racist to get his point across that this is a racial issue. Hashtag racist. You, my friend, are a bad bellend. Trevor Sinclair is the wanker of the week, and it's well deserved. Yay! Wanker of the week. Yay! This is your comments. It's your time for you, shower of sarcastic wankers, say this every week, to have your say. It can be on anything. Van Cam, football, you know, anything. First up was Spee Mallow, who said, Van Cam, full-time Devils, United stand, Football Daily, and That's Football all hate half and half scarves. Please explain to a South African why this is the case. Do you know, I'm actually quite upset that I've even got to explain this, because all I need to say, right, let's just take for instance United, Liverpool, yeah? Would you, my friend, rock up at Old Trafford, go up to somebody selling one of these things, you have to pay for one, I wouldn't even wipe my arse on one, you have to pay a tenner, yeah? And half of the scarf is Liverpool, right? For instance, for example, it's got the Liverpool crest on, it'll say Liverpool. Why the fuck would I want to wear that around my neck, showing off the Liverpool badge, yeah? That is plain and simple why these scarves wind up people just like me. Why would you want to wear it? Just buy a United scarf. Why do you need the date, who we're playing, their fucking, you know... See, you've got me going now. There's your answer, Mallow. Casino21 said, Kev, do you think Martial is going to improve and become a core part of the team, or Jose is going to offload him because of his poor work rate? I really think he's sort of stuck between the fanny and the arse at the minute, Martial, because some games he can be explosive, unplayable, but again it comes down to consistency. And in fairness to Martial, he doesn't really get a fair crack. He's not in the team week in, week out, but he's got to earn that place. We want to see him doing what he did against Liverpool that game when he come on for his debut and he scored. We want him running, terrorising defences, and he can do it. I said, it's just his demeanour, the way he comes across, Martial. I think he's a bit misunderstood, but he's like the new Anelka. Just never looks happy. He's a grumpy ass bastard. But no doubting, he's got the skills, and I think his best position is cutting in from that left-hand side. He needs to start hooking up with Lukaku. Feed Lukaku. Fantasy Gamer said, oh, that was quite fitting. Where was Martial Moody? What did Rashford do in the game? Martial came into a game that was over and the momentum was with Chelsea. This is obviously going back to the Chelsea defeat. My point is about Martial being moody is what I've just said. Even when he scores a goal, He just never seems happy, but like I say, maybe that's just the way he comes across. Bit of a Berbatov kind of character. I didn't mean that as a bad thing. He's a great footballer. I'm just saying, you know, give us a smile. Yeah. Manchester United 81 said, Wanker, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Frost. Yeah, best show on YouTube. Thank you very much. Right. Oh, I would like to say there was obviously lookalikes have come in this week. A good few people did point out that in the video for Liam Gallagher's song For What It's Worth, they thought that I was on the bass doing backing vocals. Here's the picture. Yep, it is not me. I can definitely confirm, but I can see a bit of a likeness. Private message coming from Red Leicester 99 on the old Twitter said, Kev Ashford, the beard years. Cheeky bastard. Slight resemblance, like the little work you've done there. Very, very, very good. Ali J, who is a regular, come in and said, Kev, I think you need to bring back your 90s hairdo. It's Jesper Bastard Blomqvist. Right, let's get this nailed down. The ears, they stick out. The wrinkles, the Newtons, Newton-Eaths, if you don't know what that is. The hair, my hair's not blonde. What are you on about, Ali J, you cheeky bastard? Right, that is it for the cheeky bastards. I'm not getting into it. I do what I do. One little mention now. The main man himself doesn't know that I'm going to do this, but he did send me a private message and a picture. I'm sorry, mate. I'm going to have to show the picture because I need to show what them shower of Scouse wankers did to you. It's Stephen. No, it's not. It's Andrew Glass. Now, here he is. Picture. Not looking happy. Sent me this through. Now, the story goes as this. Mr. Glass is going to the chip shop in Northern Ireland. Now, he was on his way to the chip shop to get him and his missus some whatever chips and gravy, fish, doesn't matter. He was on the way there. On the way, there was a supporters bus, Liverpool fans, that were going to or from a game from Northern Ireland, the branch there. Mr. Glass had his United jacket on or whatever. They spotted him, started giving him a bit of shit. He's gone into the chip shop, and when coming out then, they've given him more shit. He sort of said as a bit of crack, you know, do one, dickheads, or fuck off. One of them belted him. He's ended up kind of in the coach. They tried grabbing him in, and basically that's what he took. And my friends, if that tells you anything, you just know that Liverpool fans are the scum of the earth, and to do that to someone who is a nice guy, you know, it just totally that's them all over, innit? Always the victim. They'll probably say it wasn't their fault. Mr. Glass, you know, fell into the bus and was shouting at them or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Right, that is the end. One massive shout out as well is going to Paul from the United Stand. He got in touch. He said, will you give us a bit of a shout out? It's for the podcast. Now, if you're into podcasts like I am, the United Stand one is actually really, really good, and Paul is sound. I'll put a link in the description. Hopefully it might come up on the screen, but subscribe to that because it's good. Like somebody who drives for a living like me, don't know why I'm doing that, but you know, you can drive, you can listen while you're out and about, listen to people like Paul. He always has like guests on and all that, talking all things Manchester United, so make sure you subscribe to that. Yeah. Now, we're going to get into the team talk. It's Newcastle at the weekend. Them Geordie bastards. Shit accent that. I'll box it off in a minute. Yeah, it's a team talk. I'm in the zone. This weekend, Newcastle. They visit the Theatre of Dreams. They've got a fat Spanish waiter as a manager. How can you take him seriously? They've got John Joe Shelby, who they claim is the new Zinedine Zidane. It's only because he's bald. He's absolutely gash at football. But going into this United team, we need to be strong at the back, do we? Will Newcastle pose a threat? I don't think so. I think we will win this game. And too bloody right we should. We've only conceded one goal at Old Trafford in the league this season. We've made it a fortress again. But one thing we cannot do, anything less than a win would be absolutely catastrophic, because Manchester City are playing good football, and that pains me to say that, but they're 8 points clear already. We can't let them get any further ahead. We need to keep in the title mix. What I will say, Mkhitaryan, you've had a couple of weeks off, yeah, you've been on the pitch, but you've had a good rest because you've done bugger all, you big-nosed bastard. Get on the game. And to everybody else, Martial, Rashford, anyone, Pogba if you're in the middle, whoever, look up front. There's a big fella there. His name is Romelu Lukaku. Do you know what to do? Feed the ball into him. Create some chances, because at the start of the season we were doing that. And he'll put the ball in the net. But if he doesn't have the service, he's not going to be able to do it, is he? So get the ball into him for fuck's sake, and let's beat these Geordie bastards! Come on, United! Yeah! Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am.